What do you want? I'm in Zoom meeting. What do you want?
Very good afternoon, one and all present here, and warm welcome to all freshers as we are eagerly waiting to know you all. So, welcome to this whole new world, guys. Also, I would like to extend warm gratitude to all for giving me this beautiful opportunity to welcome all the fresher to our Wales family. Education. Education in today's world is not just teaching and learning within four walls of classroom. It is about create awareness. And awareness is not only for the students, it's for the general public too. Our college has realized the need to create awareness about itself among the people, and we are doing our best to meet the requirement. This is surely a special day for you all, as today you are going to start a new and fresh journey of your life full of new challenges, milestones, and achievements. This is a day with many new mixed feelings of happiness, confusion, fear, and excitement. But don't worry, we are here for you to make sure that this journey is memorable for all of you. And I'm profusely elated to take an opportunity to introduce our director, Captain N. Kumar, to address the students and the parents. Welcome, sir.
Hello, good afternoon to one and all present here, and thank you, Rajapriya Madam. And I warmly welcome all the students of this BSc Maritime Operations third batch, and if any parents who are also present with them. As I think the number of participants has to improve, but we will still go ahead with your program as scheduled for paucity of time. And those who could not join on time, we will host this whole inauguration event in our handle. This will be given to you. Those who could not watch it live right now, they still will have access to this inauguration program. All the BSc Maritime Operations students and parents, they can watch it anytime later also. So that will be provided. With that, I would like to also introduce you. This is a special program, unlike the other normal seafaring course which we normally conduct here. This BSc Maritime Operations program is not for seafaring, but rather towards shipping and logistics industry. This program is known in different names in different universities and colleges. Some of them do refer to it as logistics course or BBA logistics or BBA shipping or shipping and logistics undergraduate program, various names. In our university, we call this BSc Maritime Operations. We have some extra modules with respect to introduction to marine engineering, naval architecture, and also we have some modules on management and digital technology and coding languages as well. That is why it is called a science course rather than a management course. It is a science program with management module, and also it can be said to be a management course with a lot of science modules. What is the advantage of doing management as well as science? There is a disconnect between what we actually teach in universities and colleges, what the students learn and come out to the industries, and what the industry actually is looking for are not one and same. There is a gap, there is a disconnect, there is a mismatch. These kind of niche courses, the intention is to address that gap. The intention is to bridge the gap. The intention is to bring all of you to where the industry needs you, especially a niche industry like shipping industry, logistics industry. It will be a very good initiation. On completion of this course or during this campus interviews, you may get opportunities to join and work in shore-based industries of ship management companies, ship owning companies, logistics companies, chartering, broking, maritime boats, all these kind of vast opportunities will be there. And it also will launch pad. It will be a launch pad for you to go to greater heights in logistics industry and shipping industry in the future. Beginning will be very small. All the beginnings are always humble. Like a seed that grows into a big tree. Everything starts small, but well nurtured, it will become a huge tree. Your career has to be nurtured. In the initial period, we will take care of you to launch your career. But it is also up to you to ensure you perform to the desired level, put in the hard work. Then you can still achieve all that you aspire for in your life. We are here to guide you. Now, with that said, I would like to inform all of you, today onwards, your online classes were supposed to start. I would like to believe in today morning's session of inauguration for all arts and science courses, including the BSc Maritime Operations course, was done from our main campus, Pallavaram, wherein our University Vice Chancellor, Pro Chancellor, Controller, Registrar, and Vice President, all of them have spoken to you. I would like to believe some of you have managed to attend it. In case you did not, as I told you earlier, later we will provide a YouTube link of that inauguration session as well. In case you missed it, the advantage with this technology world is you can always catch up. The time does not come back, but you can always catch up with the event that has gone. So we would like to provide this later today or tomorrow morning, the events links in your WhatsApp group. We will call for you all along the way during the progress of this course. As an initiation of that, today itself, we have started a WhatsApp group for the entire batch of yours, along with myself included in the group, and all our teaching faculty who are going to teach you in the first year will be with you all along in that WhatsApp group. Once we start, normally what we used to do, we used to have a induction and orientation program as soon as possible after the course has started. Now, even now, though it is online, your online classes will start later, late afternoon today onwards, we will have some sort of induction and orientation program within the first 10 to 15 days. The faculty members who are going to introduce themselves later in this program, they will conduct this induction and orientation program. Make sure that you feel at home, that you feel comfortable, that you feel belong, that you feel wanted, that you feel cared for. All our faculty members will ensure that, put in every effort to make sure that you turn out very successful from this course. This is a minimum given to you right from the beginning itself. So after this, I will request each and every faculty member to introduce themselves one by one. Now, may I request Mr. Sugumar, who is a mariner and also happens to be a nautical faculty in our university, to introduce himself. Then after that, I'll tell one by one the names of the faculty. I'll ask them to briefly say something and introduce themselves. Mr. Sugumar, sir, please go.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, good afternoon. My name is Sugumar. I was a chief officer and I worked more than 25 years on the shipping, on the different type of the shippings. So, I'll be taking the subject called Introduction to. So, this introduction to the shipping, so we'll deal lot of topics. Mainly, so what are the different type of the ships and the different type of the cargo, how they are operating. Then normally how the shipping companies are operating. So they normally, so ownership companies are there and management companies are there. And so what is the chartering and the different type of the charters, and what is the time zone, international dateline, GMT. These are the new for you people because people are not come across. Because this is related to the shipping. Then, so we'll see what is the tide, how it is affect the tide in the ocean, then ocean currents, and weather, how the weathers will change. Then you'll see the shipping market, global market. Then normally you'll see the different parts of the ships, and the shipping documents, the insurance, how that insurance will be acting, the shipping registration and the classification, and different type of the brokers and basic accounts for maintaining the shipping companies, then we'll see that finally, so rules and regulation applicable to the shipping companies. So these are the topics, so we'll be dealing, so you don't get confused. So we are here to help you because these are all that, exactly, it's a new topic for you people, so we are here to help you. And thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You can go back to mute now. As sir has rightly pointed out, as Mr. Sukumar sir has rightly pointed out, don't get confused or let things go over your head. Whatever he has told are the topics that he is going to handhold you, teach you ever so slowly to the extent that you all of you will pick it up over a period of this semester. The subject which he told about insurance industry, all this are right now sounding alien to you. But the efforts put in by the faculty will make sure at the end of the semester that you develop yourself some sort of expertise in this. With this, now I'll request a person who is from the logistics industry and also in our faculty, proud to introduce Mr. Jagan. Mr. Jagan, may I now request you to introduce yourself and say a few words. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. It's good to you. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Jagan, and I was working as a clearing and forwarding agent in a reputed company. I was been working for 2 years, and as I'm not interested in the teaching, I just turned up my career into a teaching. So I just want to share my knowledge, whatever I just get it out in the industries. So most probably, I will be handling the subject of shipping and logistics. So this is a new subject, but it is our in a day-to-day activities. We will be facing this logistics in our day-to-day activity. If you take example that because of this technological development, we will be focusing on e-commerce, electronic commerce. Most probably, we are using online shoppings. So whatever we are just ordering, we're just getting into our hand itself. So this is the way of logistics. This is the development of logistics. So the logistics, which is clearly says that about the transferring of goods where it is being manufactured and it directly meets in the hand of customers. Okay, this is how the logistics speaks about that point of originated, how the goods are being originated and directly transferred it into the way of handling to the customers. So the shipping logistics, it has been two different unique sectors. Shipping, it has been the transporting of cargoes. The logistics is says that what are all the needed process, overcomes, issues, whichever it is being needed that and how it is meeting the customer requirements. So with the development of technologies and the development of globalizations and the customers, the people, we are much more forwarded up, but again, we want the product in our hand itself. So with the technology, the culture development, socio-economic factors, people need the product into the doorstep because so this factor, logistics will make a bridge between the customer and the end producer. To fulfill their needs and requirement, shipping and logistics plays a vital role in it. So it is composed of several activities in the connectivity of transportations, distributions, and supply chain management, inventory, stocks maintenance, warehousing, storing of goods. And also, if you speak this logistics sector and the shipping sector, it is kind of a practical oriented things. It makes you to feel comfortable and makes you to enthusiasm. It will create some enthusiasm to learning new activities. So handling of cargoes and transporting of cargoes, we are just learning of the economical theories, which has been in developing the country's economy, foreign exchanges. So these are the terms it is used, but day-to-day life, we are just overcoming these factors. So this is how the subject, and for you, the subject which I'm handling is about the shipping business. We are going to discuss about the topics related to the shipping business, how the numerous values which are emphasizing the development of logistics sector and the industries in this. So we are now in the living in the world of technology, and with the technology, because of this logistics only, technology also made a major factor in implementing the activities to this. So if you take example, the online shopping we take means Flipkart, Amazon, Mitra, Snapdeal, Shop to Use. So if you see these and all, these are the areas where the sectors fulfilling the customers' needs. So during this pandemic period, these online shopping and online marketing plays a vital role in this. So logistics and shipping, it is full and full of says about this creativity and handling of cargoes in a well efficient manner. So this is all from my side, and don't worry about this because the new subject or any other things. When you just entering into the subject, and it makes you to feel comfortably knowing different varieties of exploring the maritime industry and the offshore workers. Most probably, this course is help you to enhance your skills, okay, communication skills and technical skills and everything which is been implementing to the international levels. That's why. And thank you so much. Thank you for the time, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jahan. As he rightly told, do not get carried away or worried about what the topics he has told. He will make sure all this becomes very easy and palatable to you as the course progresses. Now, I'll request Mr. Rajiv Priyan to introduce himself, our faculty member at School of Maritime Studies. He will also be one of the faculty members for Maritime Operations. Mr. Rajiv Priyan, please, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. Good afternoon, one and all. Myself, R. Rajapriyan. I'm working as assistant professor in the Department of Maritime Operations. I got some 18 years of experience, and I'm going to handle computer science courses from your second semester and third semester. So in this, you are going to learn something about yes, programming in C, C++, and even you are going to learn some concept of both advanced data programming language that deals with .NET, as well as some database language called SQL Server. And also you're going to learn this web designing. So it is very easy also, let everyone can create your own websites and everything. And also I am the in charge of exams. In case of any academic doubts, if you want any your mark system and anything, you can very well, you can WhatsApp me or call me also. I will explain, I will clear all your doubts. I wish you all the best for your success in your 3 years maritime operations program. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rajiv Priyan. As he rightly said, he helps the university with respect to the conduct of examination arrangement processes. He could be of help to you in the ground. And secondly, and more importantly, what he mentioned, though this program is maritime operations in BSc, but he also mentioned that we have in the syllabus teaching module for programming languages, digital technology. This course is also going to prepare you for this, which is of vital importance. That means this program has got relevance to what the real world wants as of today. So it is just not a management program. It is not just a science program. It also, in a way, is a digital technology friendly program, which will launch your career very, very well. Now, with that said, may I now request Ms. Subhashini, one of the faculty members at School of Maritime Studies, to kindly introduce herself and say a few words. Madam, Subha Madam, you are muted. Please unmute yourself.
I wish a very good afternoon to all. I'm T. Subhashini. So I did my BE Electrical and Electronics Engineering and Master in Power Electronics and Drives. So I have 8 years of experience in teaching. I handle basics of electronics for maritime operation. So here, everything, whatever we use, mobile phones, internet, all high technology, the video conferencing, everything uses the power electronic devices, which is much needed in this stream. So we'll learn about the electronics and basic applications wherever we use. And some electronics basics we are going to learn from the maritime operation first semester. And I guide you all, and we take care, as we are teachers, we take care of you students. Thank you for.
Thank you very much, madam. May I now request Mrs. Bhavani madam to introduce herself and say a few words. She is one of the faculty members of School of Maritime Studies. Mrs. Bhavani ma'am, please.
Sir, and good afternoon to one and all here. Dr. K. Bhavani. I'm going to take introduction to computer science. I'm having 13 years of teaching experience, and I welcome all to this course to our university. And already you are very familiar with the computers, isn't it? So it will be very, very easy for introduction to computer science, and I'll assist you in all aspects to prepare some of the reports or to search which website is best for your aspects that and all. I'll assist you in all. So once again, I welcome you and thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot for this. Now, may I request Ms. K.R.C. ma'am? She is one of the faculty, management background in finance. I request her to introduce herself and say a few words.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Irayarasi. So, I have completed MBA HR Finance. So, for BSc Maritime Operations, I am handling finance. So, in this finance, it is the concept telling about passive income. Okay, after you are getting job, you will be earning. So, with that earning, how you are going to multiply that income? So, automatically, how you are going to generate the income? First time you make the investment. After that, the income, that investment will automatically generate. So the earnings, okay. So passive income meanings will be taught in that investment analysis. So that techniques will be handled, educated in the finance paper. Okay, that is about your finance and certain strategic management. Also, I'm handling that is related to your management subjects. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Now, I will request Mr. Rajesh Segar, who has joined us very recently in the School of Maritime Technology. He is a mathematics faculty. I would like to request him to say a few words and introduce himself and say a few words.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, all the faculties, all the students. I am named Rajesh Segaran. Last 15 years, I worked as a maths faculty, various schools and polytechnics. I taken nautical maths in the college. Maths is the very easiest subject. To ask how to maths become very easy, say a simple formula: practice, practice, practice. This will be a simple formula. Then maths becomes very easy. You already know a famous proverb: practice makes a man perfect. This is the only way. I once again welcome to all the students. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Now request all of you to put your mic on mute. Students as well as the faculty members. Only when you are called upon, put it on mic on. Otherwise, lot of echo keeps coming. Humble request, all of you mute your mic. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, I think we are done with the introduction of all the faculty who may be interacting in the first semester and probably in the second semester. Now, to move on to the next topic. Please, I request all of you to mute. Thank you. Now, move on to the next topic. The program obviously will be a 3-year program. BSc Maritime Operations is a 3-year program. You are all joining in this year 2020. You will be turning out as graduates of this program by 2023 June, June of 2023. Our university is popularly known as Wales University, but the proper accredited name is Wales Institute of Science, Technology and Advanced Studies. We are a deemed university approved by the Government of India, MHRD, UGC. All our programs, other technical programs are also approved by respective approval bodies and AICTE. University has got set of do's and don'ts, regulations for all the students. A copy of the rules and regulations will be sent to you in due course in this week itself. And also we will issue a student calendar which will guide you as to how the course is going to pan out every academic year. As and when you come, though, right now it is a huge challenge for all of you as well as us delivering this course online, because the course basically is designed for physical delivery in the campus. But the situation has forced us to do it online. But challenges are always welcome. Challenges only make us successful. Challenges only makes us do different things, learn new things. So this also, let us take it as a challenge. As faculty members, this is the first time we are delivering some programs online. As students, maybe some of you, this is the first time you are taking the programs online. Everyday basis, the staff members will be in touch with you and will give you the Zoom link or any other app that they are using with what session, what time, what duration. The links will be provided to you. At the appointed time, you will all be expected to be online, fully focused on studies. Because learning online is not like a physical classroom. We would not exactly know where you are sitting, how you are behaving, all that, unless the video mode is on. Even if the video mode is on, how much control we will have will also be a challenge. Keeping that in mind, my humble request to all the students and even the parents who are joining them and watching this, please make sure the student is in a place where it is quiet and he can fully focus on, he or she can focus on what is being taught. Because it is not a correspondence education where you do everything on your own. We are hand holding you, but you have to be a willing partner to learn. Learning, teaching online is not easy. It is new. That is the only thing. Neither it is easy nor it is tough, but it all depends on how we approach it. What is our attitude? Having delivered for last 4 or 5 months online programs of various courses in School of Maritime Studies of Wales University, our faculty are quite conversant with how to go about delivering this program online. But it also requires from your side lot of commitment. I repeat, it requires lot of commitment from your side. But as and when the college reopens, as per the government regulations and norms, as per the standard operating procedure that they will give, somewhere in November, December, or maybe even earlier than that, we do not know for sure. As and when we open, you will all be welcome to join us in these classrooms, in this university premises itself. Until that time, the online classes will go. But when you do come here, let me assure you, there is no ragging or anything which can be construed as ragging in our university. You can be rest assured, even your seniors and the faculty members are here to help you always, not the other way around. To this effect, you will also be expected to be cooperative, and you will have to give an undertaking that you will not indulge in any ragging kind of activities in the future when you become seniors. That is known as anti-ragging affidavit. As per Tamil Nadu government legal requirements, you will sign that affidavit along with your parents. I will also countersign. And the campus is totally free of alcohol, tobacco, or any kind of narcotics. We have a policy for this. We have put notices everywhere. We wish when you come here, understand all this, strictly comply with this. All the discipline policies you must follow. These are policy matters which are very, very serious in nature. Even otherwise, as I mentioned earlier, there are do's and don'ts for everything, right? From accessing libraries to attending classes to going to this mess hall, everything. There are discipline codes are available. We expect you all to follow the disciplinary code, right? When I say discipline, how important is the discipline? Studying well is one aspect, but remaining disciplined is equally important another aspect. I normally tell my students that it is like two eyes of a human being. If somebody is a very, very good person and is well disciplined but studies is poor, the end result may not be great. On the other hand, it is also true, a person who is very, very academically sound and bright and gifted but is not disciplined, the end product will still be not so great. So the important is checks and balances should be in place. You should watch yourself to focus on studies, at the same time remain disciplined. These are the two eyes of career progress. That will only make sure that your attitude is right and academic is good. Okay. Now, when you come here, even physical classes as well as now when we do the online classes, there should be a dress code as to what you wear. What is suitable for a classroom. So what kind of dress? I don't expect everybody to come with a tie and formal clothes for the classroom, which will be highly advisable. But even if it is not possible for the online classes as well as offline classes later, Though we do not have a uniform code for this course, we expect you to be always be presentable, be in formal, good looking clothes. When you approach the online classes, approach it as if you are in a physical class. That will solve all the problem. Your dress code as well as behavior, everything online and offline should be the same. What is befitting to a student, what is befitting to a university, what is the befitting respect to your teachers. Keep this always in mind. As usual, like any other program, this also has requirement for books, textbooks, writing materials, obviously. What are the textbooks recommended when you have to buy will be informed to you by your faculty. What are the textbooks, what are the reference books, as and when you can in the shops that is nearby, you can buy. If you are not able to buy, you let us know. We will help you when you come to Chennai to our college where to buy. In the meantime, all the faculty members well in advance, they will keep giving the handouts, notes, guidances, everything in a soft copy through the Google Classroom that has been created in which you are all part of. Where required some materials to be shared, they will also do so through the WhatsApp group that we have created. So be sure of this. At all the times you are free to approach me or any of the faculty in case of any queries, doubts, or any kind of confusion that you are in with respect to the academics. Okay. Then hostel and food. Normally this program is not a residential program. For those who are deciding to stay in the hostel as and when you come, the university will take care of it against the cost that you have paid for. Keep all copies of certificates with you, the photocopy or Xerox copy as it is called, because when you come here, we will collect all your originals, verify the originals, and keep it in the safe custody of university authorities till the time of completion of the course. As and when you need, it can be issued for any specific purposes, but it has got to be returned. So you will be well advised to have a very clear scan copy of all your certificate safely put in your own personal Google Drive so that you don't have to run around behind anybody in the admin office also in the future. That said, then what kind of future is there by doing a course like this? As I mentioned earlier in the beginning, there are 3 routes that you can take. You can look for a job immediately on completion or even during the campus drive interviews. Or else you can go for higher studies. You can pursue MBA, MCA or MSc, maritime operation or logistics courses, anything related to this industry. There are a lot of courses which is postgraduate in nature. You can do that. After that, you can even pursue research activities in related interdisciplinary fields. If you don't like all this, you can even turn as an entrepreneur basis the knowledge that has been given to you during this program. If you take, for example, in Tamil Nadu, there is hardly anybody who are graduating and turning to entrepreneurship. It is hardly 0.1% out of 100 graduates who become entrepreneurs. That is 1 in 1,000. Ideally, we would like this to be 2 or 3 people in every 100 who are graduating and finishing at least a minimum undergraduation from Tamil Nadu. That will make sure a service to this state as well as to the country. The GDP will improve. One entrepreneur is equal to 100 people who are there in the border. You are improving the country. This course will lead you even to that. How, when, what, this will be told to you during the program as it progresses by your esteemed faculty members of School of Maritime Studies. In addition to that, we will strongly encourage you and guide you to pursue number of value-added courses, right from communication, English to computer technology, associated and services marketing, where and how. Once the course progresses, I will personally guide you. There are going to be people who will guide you with this one. Mere getting a graduate certificate at the end of the program may not be of much value to you. There are hundreds and thousands of fresh young graduates who are coming out from number of programs across various universities and colleges in India. How many of them are employable? How many of them have the skill set that is required by the industry? How many of them have a skill set certified even if they have? So it is very, very important. Just not merely having a certificate is going to solve the problem. We would like to see you that you are having skill set which is certified, valid internationally. We will guide you how to get that. You are all allowed to have your smart end gadgets such as say mobile phones or tab or laptops, but at your own risk. In the classrooms, you will be expected to keep all your mobile phones always on silent mode. That is very necessary for teaching learning environment to be conducive. You should keep this always in mind. We will have one in-house placement coordinator. His name is Mr. Manigandan. He will be joining very soon to our university. He will take care of you, handhold you, guide you towards that. We expect you, in case you would like to bring your laptop or anything, bring your own device. Most welcome. BYOD as it's called. You are welcome to use all that in the classrooms also without disturbing it. Never ever believe any kind of rumors given by anybody about the program, about the faculty, about the university, about your future after this course, because for every single thing that we always do in life, there are n number of opinions. There are so many number of issues. For every issue, there are so many number of opinions that is under sun that is possible. People have it. You have to see what is good for your life. You have to understand what is good for your life. You have made your choice. We are here to help you. If you have any queries and doubts, please feel free to ask us. We'll be more than willing to clear all your queries. But never fall for rumors. Okay? We are in this maritime training industry as an institution for more than 20 years. If we are surviving for this long, it goes without saying that we are doing something right. Otherwise, nobody lets you be successful organization for 2 decades. It's not easy. We are doing it. Any problem is there, let us know. It is your free will with which you have come. You will be with us with your own free will. And then last but not the least, we would like to remind all of you, there is a reason why we are doing this whole address in English, all the faculty, including myself. Though we will be clearing your doubts as and when required on specific case-to-case basis in language that you are more familiar with. The stated policy of the University and School of Maritime Studies communication language is English. We would like to see that you all also develop the English language communication as the course progresses in case of students who are not very strong there. We will help you with that. Having a very good communication skill will also make sure that you are more wanted and you have got a competitive edge in the job market later on in your career. For starters, my telephone numbers is available for any time for you to contact in the WhatsApp group, as well as when you come here physically in the notice boards, all the places it's available. You can find out in case of any queries, feel free to call me. We are here to help you, right? At all the times. If you have any queries even now, you can post it in the chat box and later can even send it to us by email. So with these words, I would like to conclude the inaugural address. We don't want to keep it very long, very lengthy, which will make you feel bored. The course is interactive, interesting, and going to launch your career for you. It is not for the purpose of saying mere words. That doesn't serve anyone's purpose. We will mean business. For everything, we are here to handhold you. Make sure that you complete this course successfully and launch your career very, very successfully. Thank you very, very much, all the faculty members, for the time that you have given. Thank you very much, all the students. I welcome you all cordially and my best regards to all your parents as well. Over to you, Ms. Rajapriya.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Certainly, your addresses goes very long way in inspiring to strive and achieve more. Thank you, sir. Now, I invite Ms. Subhashini ma'am to give vote of thanks.
Yes. On behalf of Department of BSc Maritime Operation, I take this opportunity, first of all, my most sincere thanks to Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success with the blessings and praise. I extend hearty vote of thanks to Honorable and respected Director Sir, Captain N. Kumar, and my colleague and my dear students. Sir, it requires meticulous planning and execution and your untiring effort in the pandemic for the success of students and staffs. Your thoughts, guidelines, and regarding online classes, enormous job opportunities, and the entrepreneurs have enlightened and motivated our mind in this challenging academic year. As directors have said, we teachers are able to assist the students with motivation and goal setting. I end my oath of thanks with the missile man APJ Abdul Kalam sir saying, if you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. Thank you one and all. Thanks.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Guys, if you have any queries, you can you can send through the chat box, or you are welcome at any time. We are here to help you. You can ask your queries in the WhatsApp group also.
Okay, madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
So we come to the end of this program. I thank Ms. Rajapriya for completing this so very well. And I thank each and every faculty member for the time, and very good vote of thanks by Subhashini as well. I wish you all the students a very, very good luck and a bright future. May God bless all of you. May God bless School of Maritime Studies. May God bless Wilkes University. I wish you all very good success and a very good future. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Guys, we will be sending the link through WhatsApp group. You can go, if you go link, you will be joining through Zoom class, and I will be sharing the timetable in WhatsApp group itself. If you have any queries, you can contact any of the faculties. All our faculties are in that group. You can contact us at any time. I will be sharing the timetable, and your Google Classroom invitation will be sending by all the faculty members. You can join through that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.